welcome back to
Dum Dum Die.
I'm going to introduce this again because we use the live stream for our podcast, so this is going to be the podcast introduction. And we are an all-female, normally, all awesome, always, D&D 5th edition homebrew podcast and live interactive Twitch stream. And tonight, and on this podcast, we have our co-producers who are playing with us, and them and the other players are going to introduce themselves. Sorry, guys, we normally don't stream this alongside.
English.
So starting from Tristan's side, please introduce yourself and your character super quickly so that we can get back.
Hi, I'm Tristan. I'm playing Eduardo Elric.
Hi, my name's Kirsten and I'm playing Torvin.
Hi guys, my name is Nicole and I'm playing Stacy.
And I'm Wednesday. I'm playing Lauren.
Hi, I'm Nelly and I'm playing Kira Nightingale.
So we have Torvin, who is a giant, running, chasing birds off himself. Eventually, when he stops, drops, and rolls, that appears to chase all of them away. We are having a discussion, quite a vigorous discussion, as Lauren pulls out his sword and says, lies are unbecoming, and we're going to drop back into initiative, making it a Lauren. How dare you assume that person's gender? Look. I do think I know what Tristan identifies as. So,
Thanks, though.
She thinks. Keywords.
I'm going to use foolish mortals as everyone's pronoun. This foolish mortal.
Okay.
Shall we pick up where we left off? Is that the...
Yes, so Lauren has pulled out his sword saying, lies are unbecoming.
I'm going to roll just to intimidate, if that is all right.
Mm-hmm.
That is the plan.
Please make an insight check.
Moi? Inside?
Mm-hmm.
13.
23.
You think he's not really going to stab you from... Like, I mean, how likely are you to actually stab him?
I wouldn't.
There you go.
He's just lying. But I don't actually know what he's lying about specifically, so it wouldn't help for me to just kill him.
Yeah, he's not going to stab you.
Look,
And it is your turn. In initiative.
I envy your soul. But I cannot tell you all the things. You must just trust me.
Okay, if no one else is going to be with the stabby, we're going to drop out of initiative.
Wait, I have a question. When,
It's also firebolty. It doesn't have to be stabbing specifically.
No, thank you for that.
I'm just saying.
Thanks for including me in it. But when the paladin says that, sorry, sometimes I forget your name. When a Lauren...
They're like, we don't care about you in the party.
When a
You
Lauren...
aren't called 33% in our mind. Your name is 33%.
When a Lauren says that to Eduardo, do we like realize that maybe he is lying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
Okay, cool.
Well, you tell me.
I would definitely think he's lying because he like pretended
he
to
does
be
look
someone he's not.
weird, yeah.
Yeah, and you don't trust anyone with long golden hair.
Also,
are you
as
trying
an
to
aside,
say?
you two don't forget to say those things that I told you to say.
I've got long golden hair. I feel really offended right
Exactly.
You've said 2 of
don't
3. You're missing
trust.
1.
Am I missing one?
Anyone.
The names.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Look, it comes down to this one thing. We can do this the one way, or we can do it the other way.
Jojo! I got the birds off my back.
You do have all the birds are gone. They seem to have scattered.
I don't have to ask Alice, what's her name? I forgot.
Who? That.
Now, Baldy.
Can the 2 of you please make a... you know what? Make an perception. Okay.
I would
Eduardo
have
will then
heard
yell.
that.
Well, we're going to see if you remember that you heard it.
Eduardo's just going to berate Torvin in the background.
11.
10.
You do recall, because you've been investigating Banquo because you think it's him, his mother's name is Elise.
Yes, but we would know that because his mom would have come to the school.
Yeah, well, once she came. But, yeah, you've been investigating him and reading his background.
Okay, so we would have picked up on the name.
Okay, so you actually do know Banquo. You obviously know about
He's
his
our
mother.
boss.
All right, look. It is irrelevant as to whether you know that Alice and Xaci are our employers.
Who? What?
It
Wait,
is
wait,
irrelevant.
wait. No,
we can do this one way, or we can do this the other way.
I'm gonna fireball.
One of which is not
All
good.
right. we jump back into initiative.
No.
And Stacy with a 2 because it does firebolt.
Yeah, so
Please make a save as
this time I'm going to. Okay, now my eyes are, my look is back, guys. My smoldering look is back. These dice can't fail me now.
I break it.
I break your.
Oh yeah,
Break
it's
your
so nice and
gaze.
cold. Okay, I'm rolling to attack.
Who are you attacking?
No, it's.
Oh, is it my turn?
Well, no, you've got to. Who are you attacking?
I'm not attacking him, but this is like to really intimidate. So the bolts are gonna come out in both my hands, and I'm gonna look so fierce.
And because this is what the chat said.
Oh, come on, chat, you best be on my side.
As she, it's almost like the firebolts erupt up, and as they do, you get a little bit afraid, and you just reverse a little bit backwards, and from the sheer eruption of the upwards, there's a scorching heat, and your butt is now dry.
Oh.
Surprising.
So basically, my firebolt cures curses.
Wet butt curses. That's very specific.
I'm impressed with myself.
Cool.
You've obviously been in this cave before.
Yeah, I have.
You know what that throne does.
Okay, so I'm really upset, and I'm gonna say, I said, stop talking.
Wait, what? Who are these people? I know Elias.
Elias?
I know Elias. Who's the other person you mentioned?
Her name's Isaiah.
Who's Isaiah?
Stop
Isaiah.
talking. Everyone stop.
Stassi?
Stop talking. And I'm like really upset.
Okay, can please roll an intimidation for me, and you get an advantage because you have like giant pyres of fire.
Okay, yeah. So
No, because I'm just-
22.
What?
22.
She's serious, and that fires, and the birds are definitely gone.
I don't like her.
And then I'm gonna say, how do you know about Isaiah?
She's my boss.
Who is
Well,
Isaiah?
my boss's boss.
Torvin! And then I'm going to run over and try stop the giant. I'm tiny, so I'm just like, yeah.
Jumping up.
All right.
Climbing.
You will tell me the truth, or I promise you will both die today.
Torvin,
The truth is, she's my boss's boss.
good job.
She's Banquo's boss,
Yeah.
so she's behind the murders.
Eduardo's going to spin on his heels in front of Torvin, look at you, and go, "You're getting nothing from us."
Please make a percentile roll.
Yeah. May I ask just a question?
Yeah, you need 98.
Do I realize that Stacy knows this person? I mean, just from her reaction and...
Yeah, I would think you do.
Okay.
We're still in initiative, right?
29.
Yeah, you know nothing, but it does seem like she's very intent on this one name.
I'm going to say, well, then it's obvious that we're not looking for Banquo.
Yeah.
We're looking for this
Isaiah?
Isaiah.
We are still in initiative. If you'd like to attack it.
I would like to do a
Torvin,
thing.
it is you.
It is
Stacy
me.
did the intimidating fireballs.
Torvin doesn't
Since
know.
I didn't do an action, am I allowed to?
No, you intimidated. You rolled for intimidation.
Just checking.
I see. Wow.
These chairs are not great, eh?
She's just blaming the chairs, guys.
Also,
Throwing people under the
quite
bus.
honest, yeah, the sweetie.
The damp buttocks have been cured.
There's a curse on the
I nearly did a spit take into my laptop.
Torvin doesn't like fire because it reminds him of the place where they usually work.
Vague, okay.
So he's going to go. Can I just say that my darling Goliath does not have a high intelligence score?
You
So
play
he's
your
going
character.
to clap his hands on to dust the fires.
Roll an attack.
Here you go. No!
Plus 3.
+3. Must
Yeah.
I just whatever +3.
Yeah.
Okay.
17.
What's your armor class?
14.
That's gonna hit. Please roll. What did you roll when you hit? No, I rolled. Please roll D4 plus 1.
5.
As you take 5 points of damage, and actually, as the being slapped flips you around, and you are prone on the beach. As the sheer force of the low 5.
I'm going to rush over to Stacy and.
Well, it's not your turn.
Can I
A
do
lot
for
of-
the
Love you
movement?
for that.
Can I do for the movement of my turn?
Yes.
Go, oh, I flipped it.
And then like put her on the ground.
You
Look, I
can
caught it.
you can place your hands on top of her
Like a dog.
and hold her down.
Oh my god.
All
But
right.
he's putting it on her shoulders.
Very as you go, I caught her, and you very carefully place your hands
Okay.
in safe locations.
Yes.
yes.
So Lauren.
Stations.
You said in safe location,
He's
so does
respectful
this
to
in any way look even vaguely dodgy to a Lauren, considering
He
his
did just
demeanor?
He did flip
and
me.
like no, but I mean not violent dodgy. I'm talking about the other kind of.
like creepy dodgy.
Yes.
No, you don't even think that
Okay,
guy knows
good.
what that is.
Okay, good. Then I'm going to
I may have had a girlfriend in preschool. You don't know me. You don't know my life.
Maybe
No, he
he
didn't.
probably also flipped her.
I am going to
It will be amazing if it works.
I'm going to walk up to Eduardo, just like walk up to him and like bend down and say in his ear, I think you need to tell me who Isaiah is. And then I want to roll intimidation again.
Roll it. You do have advantage because he is a little bit afraid.
She got that advantage.
23.
This Asmar leaning into your ear, and it starts with that. You're gonna tell, like that
Yeah,
intimidation.
that's
That's almost sounds like
Okay.
seduction, but that makes it more creepy.
Right. My response will be pending on my turn, yes?
It is your turn.
Fantastic. So he mumbles to himself, the bird poop has hit the fan. And then
Not just on the beach.
in his fear, he will do what he does in these circumstances, and he'll cast invisibility
All right.
on himself. I will use 2 sorcery points to make that a quicken spell, which means it will become a bonus action. So I'll do that as a bonus action, and then I'm going to run away, like 20 feet in any like random direction. I'm going to zigzag,
Okay.
and then when I'm in a safe distance.
Please roll stealth for me.
Oh, okay.
Just you are on a beach.
I was
So
just
you-
about to say.
So with a 10, yeah. You see my footprints.
You just don't see footprints, but you do see like because you're zigzagging so fast. You see like on the turning point of the zigzag, you just see up there.
Intimidation.
Oh my gosh.
It's
So-
like a
Where the flurry of sand stops, I about face, and I'm going to cast Snillock's Snowball Swarm. Once again, the worst spell for like a beach, but I'm frightened. So, a flurry of magic snowballs erupts from a point you choose within range. Each creature in a 5-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a dexterity saving throw, and then things happen.
everyone is in range if you center it in the middle of them,
That is what I'll do.
including Torvin.
That's fine.
You have a disadvantage because you are down. The two of you, Kirsten
Yeah.
and Nicole.
Also, I
Will
feel
I
like
not
he's
be
big enough to
protecting
protect
Nicole?
me.
He might
Yeah.
crush
Well,
you.
they erupt from the floor.
Dex saving throw, yeah?
So did you say disadvantage or advantage?
save is 14.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
What are we rolling?
Unless chat wants to help you out.
What?
I got
Dex.
7, but can I re-roll, use my inspiration point?
You may.
18.
You're fine.
4.
You're not fine.
Yeah.
13.
Nat 20!
You're totes fine. You're like, stop, guys. Nope.
Stop,
Sneaky
drop,
through.
and roll.
What did you get, Torvin?
13.
You two are not okay.
It's okay.
So everyone who failed the dex save gets hit by the flurry of snowballs for 16 damage, and everyone who passed or saved it gets hit by 8 snowball damage.
As Stacy nearly dies. And
Yeah. I'm
And-
unconscious.
I'm also
No.
unconscious.
I'm on 2.
no, you guys saved.
Oh,
No, but it's,
You take 8 damage if you
save,
save.
take 8 damage. If you didn't save, you take 16 damage.
So unconscious.
We're unconscious.
No, one of you has 9.
No,
We went.
I lost 2 hit points earlier.
Yeah, same. So
Okay.
yeah, unfortunately.
As
yeah.
everyone
So
is
we're
unconscious.
unconscious.
And you are fine, Torvin?
Yeah, I've got 51 points.
Does the paladin know about snow? And as you're like, what a beautiful bird.
Wait, is everyone unconscious?
Yes.
I will snap out of invisibility, breathing heavily, and look at Torvin and go, "Are you okay?"
Huh?
As you realize you are squashing Stacy, and Stacy is not breathing.
Oh, I think I killed it! And then he like gets over and he like starts playing. He's like, oh, it's
No,
not
no,
broken.
you mustn't kill them.
Oh, Isaiah's gonna be so mad.
I'm gonna go around and just stabilize everyone.
Stabilize. Everyone's okay.
I'm gonna.
but on 0.
Yeah.
Okay.
In an hour, if no one attacks you,
I-
you will be back at 1.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can I use my healing pool, like lay on hands, even though I'm unconscious, or do I have to be awake to use it?
You have to be awake to use
Okay,
it.
I just wanted to
But
check.
if an hour passes and okay, so no metagaming, but if an hour passes and you wake up with 1, you can stealthily touch yourself and touch those around you.
That just reminded me of that
Touch
song.
myself. I want you to heal me.
Why did you say it like that?
It's lay on hands, guys. You had
You gotta lay on your
I feel
hands.
like this is your bad for paying a paladin, knowing lay on hands was a spell you had, and I'm your GM.
I didn't actually know. I didn't.
Oh, sham.
Okay, since Torvin is panicking that he broke Stacy, he's going to cure wounds her. Because he is actually a cleric.
Cool.
Terrible cleric, but he is a cleric.
Cool.
So he's going to cure wounds. So that's a d8. So 5. Plus my spellcast effect, which is nothing because I am very low. Spellcast modifiers. So you get 5 hit points back.
Okay, Stacy, you wake up, but he is on top of you, and he's not.
Well, he's like not touching her anymore, and then he looks at the other 2 broken wounds and goes, "Oh dear!" And then he goes and he cures wounds. Them.
No, but I've just stabilized them.
You do see
not
that
conscious.
Eduardo is stabilizing them.
Yes, they're not conscious.
Yes, but he
You
wants
can
to make them
open your
conscious
eyes in
because he
this
thinks
time,
they're
and
broken.
they don't notice because they're having a discussion about everyone is unconscious.
Yeah. So we,
And so they don't see that you open your eyes. And did you get to Lauren or
Would he not
Kira.
have time to do both?
no, because
no?
I'm stopping
Because
you.
Eduardo's
You're
gonna.
I'm like,
stopping
no,
Do
unconscious
you
is
want
good.
to try that?
Yes, dead is bad. Unconscious is fine.
How do you know they're not dead?
Okay, so I'm.
Yeah, that continues.
It will be. That's fine.
I rolled another 5. Whoever gets it.
Nelly, you are also awake,
Yes.
but they are talking. Are you? You can pretend to be asleep still if you like. Well,
Are we still in initiative?
no.
No, because my spells would have taken several turns.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna, because Lauren's close to me, right?
Mm.
I'm gonna slip a healing potion into his mouth.
Okay. Please roll stealth for me. Okay.
How do you know they're not dead?
Check their breathing.
Unconscious, I think I would have been.
I don't know how to do that.
But they're busy arguing, so.
You're a
what
terrible
you're gonna do is
cleric.
basically every time that.
It not move, it did.
Nat 20.
Oh, you don't even have to. You just somehow manage to like just gently keep moving, shuffling closer, and then you're holding the potion, and it's moving up your body, like in stop motion. So that the next time it looks like you're cuddling this healing potion vial, which you've always been cuddling this
Yep.
whole time, and you're just like.
How much
Makes
does a
sense.
healing potion heal for?
It's 2d6.
Okay.
All right. The two of you are arguing. Are you
5.
going to physically try and stop her?
Another d6.
Yeah, are you going to physically try and stop a Goliath?
Yeah,
In
you're
that-
full health now.
I dare you.
In that Looney Tunes way where Bugs Bunny is pushing against like an immovable object and then his heels get pushed into the sand.
0.
He pushes himself away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just pushing himself away. You guys are probably very close to full. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was woken. I'm still at 0.
Kristen, please roll your healing for
I rolled 5.
For
5.
me?
You get
Yeah.
5.
Also.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Kill them. No, wait. Let's heal them. Lol. Stealthy self-touch.
Can I just give myself some potion as well?
You can.
Okay.
Sip.
Sip
You
on
just
the
get
Kool-Aid.
1d6
Okay, that's
as you sip the edge of it.
It doesn't matter now. We get them to the boat.
Super stealthily. You could be like, and they're like, where?
Okay.
There's a lot of sand. Him pushing against the Goliath
Yeah.
is kicking up a lot of sand.
Yeah.
To the boat. We must go to the boat. Stop it.
Are you guys going to?
I
do
am going to,
anything?
because I'm now, like, alive and
Yes.
able, I'm going to quickly roll, like, do a quick, like, roll onto my stomach so I can stand up.
So you can pop up.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because
Like
I
a
can't.
birdie.
I can't do a jump up in this armor.
Looks so
man.
stoked.
It's not gonna work.
You're like,
It's
oh, it's like
not
it's like
going to
paladin
work.
CrossFit. North.
Yeah.
So, okay, while this happens, Torvin is going to start, because he said, like, put them on the boat. So he's going to go and, like, scoop Stacy up under his arm and, like, look for the next one.
Are you going to try and resist Stacy?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Please make a dex saving throw. Actually, acrobatics. Do acrobatics for me, and then strength.
Okay, 14 for acrobatics.
Yeah, you just. But it hasn't stopped rolling good.
Strength. A 6.
Obviously, when the birds attacked you, like, you don't know if birds have saliva, but they must, because this, a human, not an elf guy, human just went out your arm.
They're so slippery!
Yeah.
Just get them to the boat.
All right, we're going to go back into initiative because Lauren was ready to pop up, and
Yes.
because you did an action, we're going to go with
Yeah.
a Lauren.
Okay. Okay. Did I see?
You do
Stacy
see that,
slip
and you
out?
do get them to the bed.
Okay. I'm going to say, stand down, infidels.
Oh wow, that got real weird.
Gasp.
That got
What's a
real weird real
fidel?
quick.
It's like a hat.
What's an infidel? It's a hat.
I'm confused.
It's an infidela, like a fedora.
Fedora is what I was thinking of. But it's fine.
That sounded very, you know, when Carla does her Alberton accent.
Like, Torvin
What?
stops what
It's
he's
a hat.
doing and
It's
just
a
starts
hat.
contemplating this hat.
It's a hat.
So
You
he's
start
not doing
contemplating
anything.
that.
Yeah, he just stops, crosses his arms, looks really confused. He's like, I wonder what hat it is.
All right. Are you intimidating in any way?
Yes.
shape? Okay,
I'm
roll
trying to be
intimidation.
intimidating. Again. 16.
I mean, it is a little bit intimidating, but they're now distracted by, is it a hat? What is an infidel? You see, your intimidation was too high a grade
Yeah.
for them. So they don't know what you're saying. But you are pointing a sharp sword at them. So that's a little scary.
Okay, I'm going to move closer to them then. I'm going
You
to
can
use
move?
my move action to just move close
You're
to
just
them,
gonna
to
walk
stand
up to
in
them.
front of them, yeah.
Yeah? That brings it to you, Eduardo.
So I've seen them all now get up.
You've seen Stacy is definitively awake, so is Lauren. She is sleeping. She is.
Is she sleeping?
You stabilized her, and she's fine.
I turn around and see everyone, now frustrated that this plan is clearly not working. And then I'm just going to do a Full Metal Alchemist vibes. I'm going to touch my palms together, touch the ground, and I'm going to cast Erupting Earth.
Oh, wow.
Because this is serious now.
Yeah.
A fountain of churned earth and stone erupts in a 20-foot cube centered on a point I choose. Each creature in that area must again make a dex saving throw.
Cool. Everyone, please make a dex saving throw.
Including me?
Damage, oh, cuck.
Yes. Tobin is close.
What do we need to
9.
14 again.
Oh, then 6.
10.
What is it? Dex save.
5.
Damn.
Okay, chat, I'm going to say before it gets said, do you want to help somebody?
Yeah.
Help. They need somebody. Also,
I'm the only one who knows who
uh,
Isaiah is,
The
just by the way.
birds manage the dex saving throw. Like the bird corpses are cool. They're not erupting from the earth.
It's weird.
Yeah. We're going to give the chat 5 seconds
Yeah.
I want to use inspiration.
to re-roll your
To
dice.
re-roll, yeah.
Re-roll your dice.
Can I use the disinspiration again?
15.
You are fine.
Well, I'm not fine. That's probably
Yes,
half
definitely.
damage.
So what I'm going to do is
Half or no, as opposed to full or half
half
damage.
or no, half or no. Yeah. So if you saved, you get no damage. It is the beach sand, so
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it sprays rather than
Again-
giant
So
earth
it's like
clods.
sand in the eye.
Eduardo thinks he's
Look,
like super
this is
smart,
what
but he's
happens
not.
when I make my NPCs a level 7 and my players a level 1.
Oh my god.
I
We're
mean,
level
yeah.
6.
Oh, 6. Sorry, I did try
Yeah,
and help
because
you.
it makes a difference when you're level 1.
And then, so if you saved, you take nothing. If you didn't save, it's half of what he rolled.
Yeah.
What's half?
So,
Because all of us failed.
Yeah.
oh, I see.
Please also make an acrobatics check, the ones who failed.
Okay.
So I rolled a 25.
No.
I got a crit fail.
For acrobatics, okay.
I got a 4 for acrobatic.
I got
Also-
7 for acrobatics.
Okay, you guys, as the earth erupts, it doesn't feel like it's as damaging as it should be because it's lifting you up out the earth, which is why you don't take as much damage. But when you fall down, the rain of the sand is like,
It's like when the
And
wind
does-
blows and then it stings.
Yeah, so half of 25 is rounded down, right? 12?
12. As the two of
You
you
know
get
they're
knocked
all
up
dead
conscious
again,
in
right?
the rain
Yeah.
sand.
And now Eduardo is breathing heavily and looks at Torvin and goes, "That is the last I can do now. Can we get them to the boat?"
Lauren is awake.
Yeah.
They seem to be. Kira is still unconscious. She's always been unconscious, based on her stealth row.
And I'm still standing in front
Stacy
of
is
him.
unconscious.
She looks very
Whose turn
upset
is it?
while she's unconscious. Can I just say?
Eduardo, it is Torvin.
Yeah.
Visibly upset. He's
Um,
like, you
actually-
broke them again. And then
Actually,
he
Kira,
goes
please
and
make a
kills
death saving throw for me.
Death.
Death.
Zach. They're all large.
Because you went below 0, right?
Even
Meeting
me.
of bad guys.
Yeah, but he's pure winsing you right now
What do I
because
need
he's
to get?
upset because Eduardo broke you.
We're still in
Above
initiative.
Oh, thank you.
I got 11.
You need to. Oh, your guys'
It
death
is, it's
saving
above
throw.
10 or death
That's
saving
a- yeah.
throw is above
Yeah, so that's one save. You need 3 to
Not die.
Wake up.
not die. If you get a crit fail or a natural 20, crit fail, 2 death unsaves, and natural 20, 2 death saves. Stacy, please roll a death saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do
it's
you
your turn.
It's
Death.
your turn after them.
Fail.
2.
Okay, that's 1 unsave.
Cool.
And then Torvin,
Okay, so he would
you
get
can
upset.
hear that they are like gurgling, breathing.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
There's
Like,
obviously sand
you
filling their
broke
lungs.
them again. This is why they have to send me to clean up your mess.
You made me upset.
And then he starts touching you. He's like, cure wounds. You get 1 hit point. The other unconscious one, cure wounds.
2 actions up
You
a 1
can't
turn,
do-
yeah?
You can't
Well-
do 2 actions in 1 turn.
Are you still awake?
Yes.
Okay, never mind then.
So you cure wounds, Stacy for 1. You
Cool.
are
Yes.
awake. This is a really fun fight.
I'm going to pretend to be asleep.
Lauren.
It's my turn. I am going to attempt to cut Eduardo down because now he's attacked us twice.
Please roll a percentile.
Do it,
if you get
Paladin.
over 50, you're going to do that. If you get under 50, chat wants you to heal somebody.
Cool.
Please, man, have priorities.
I do have priorities. This guy keeps attacking us.
You're
if I
fine.
take him down, like,
You've never stood
You
up.
just had to come with him, man.
oh shit! No, don't touch it.
No, touchy. I feel
Don't
like
touch Wednesday's dice, people.
No, it's because she wanted
71.
What?
she's going to stab the man.
stab him.
You're dying. That's fine.
Stab him. Stab him.
That just means she's going to get 66%. or 47%. I don't know. What's half of 33?
Maybe not. 10.
Do you want to say it just stabs? I don't know. You
No,
DM.
no. Is that
My
that
armor
your
class
armor?
is 16.
That does not. You are very cross, but you do feel bad that you didn't heal Kira, and that guilt gnaws at you as you try and stab him.
I want you to feel bad.
Yeah, you should feel
Fail
ashamed.
bad.
Eduardo.
Stop! You just need to get into the boat. Come with us. I'm sorry. Okay?
As he just moves around the sword, like,
And then he's going to dart around and then just pull out a dagger.
I will kill you, but not with this.
Road to El Dorado.
Right to El Dorado.
Yes.
Oh my god.
But yeah, but otherwise he's not going to do much else for his turn. He's pooped.
But Kira, please make a death saving throw.
Where are my marbles?
Ooh.
7.
It's a fail. So 1 save, 1 fail. Stacy, you are
So
awake.
I'm awake now.
You are awake.
If only someone could heal me.
Oh, the guilt.
In the death.
I don't have
Are you
any
gesturing-
healing.
As Eduardo is dodging the knife, he's going. No one knows what that means.
Yeah.
And his arms appear to
Young
Okay.
mage something
children's
association.
association.
We need ideas. We need ideas for what that could stand for in this world.
Am I allowed to, like, with 1 hit point cast?
You can
like a
cast
spell?
anything. You're awake.
Okay, so you
And
guys
alive.
are still arguing, right?
Well, I'm
Even
dodging
after
an
you-
attack.
No, Torben's walking towards.
So
Okay.
Torben's back is kind of.
Okay,
to
cool. I'm gonna get up, and I'm going to walk. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm gonna walk towards Eduardo, and then I'm gonna call him, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, you," and then do you turn?
He's ducking and diving.
He's dodging a sword.
Because I want to cast Charm Person.
I guess he'll look because you are still his quarry. So he's like trying to keep an eye on all of you while dodging here. He's still like a level
Okay.
6 sorcerer, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, excuse us.
Shit. I'm still gonna. I can still cast it. Okay. Oh, guys. Good luck.
No, he has to
He has
Okay,
to
make a dex
save.
a wisdom saving throw. I think it is.
Yes.
However, at this juncture, as a half elf, I'm immune to
Not
charms, am I?
Not immune.
Not immune.
Immune, you have advantage.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, then I lie through my teeth. Apologies. So would I
feel
roll
like
wisdom
you
saving
get
throw?
this inspiration for lying.
Guys, they don't have inspiration. They're NPCs.
No, advantage.
Was it advantage? No, what?
You have
It
advantage
doesn't matter,
against
you got a
charm.
nat 20.
Okay.
Skis.
He's like, what? No.
Yeah.
So my action's gone. Hey,
Huh?
my action's gone.
Your action is gone.
So I can't like slap him across the face or anything.
I mean, you can move towards him, but as you try to slap him, he's going, what? Can't touch this. It's it right
Okay.
time.
Okay, cool.
Torvin.
Oh, he goes to Kira and he casts Cure Wounds.
Look, guys,
Finally.
NPC lives matter because they are the only ones who have healed you. Can I just say, your party can heal you, and they have never done that, except for Kira.
I feel
No,
bad.
I can't heal.
You get
No.
6.
I can't
Yes,
heal.
thank you. Someone cares.
But then he scoops Kira
Someone
up.
cares. If
to
I had
take Kira
killed
to the
him,
boat.
he wouldn't
You
have been
can
able
be
to
holding
attack
Kira because
us.
she was. You obviously held her, and then we're like, heal.
Yeah. It's like, be unbroken.
Cool.
Thank you.
Alaric.
Weird arm touch.
Come on, Lauren.
I'm gonna attack him again.
Okay, you do hear from
That she's
Kira,
okay.
and you feel less guilty.
Yeah.
Hopefully this helps.
Come on, Lauren.
16.
That's my armor class.
16. Okay. Yeah.
So does it hit?
Yep.
Yeah. Roll your damage.
12 points of damage.
Yo!
Yo,
That's
that's
a big step.
got real
Whoa.
quick. At that point, you hear in the distance, moon, moon, moon.
No.
Oh no.
Torben, you hear that.
Torben gets a shiver down his spine and suddenly his stasis.
Eduardo.
It's my turn. Oh.
Yeah,
As
what
you
are you
got
going to do now,
stabbed.
Eduardo?
Not stabbed.
We're
cut.
supposed to take them alive.
Sorry,
What's
not
that?
stabbed.
It's
Cut.
Cut.
It's slashing
Slash it.
damage, yeah.
Slashed it.
Slice and dice.
All right, I'm in contact. I'm like, I don't know what you are. You're not really my priority. It would be nice to have you with as a +1 bonus, but don't really need it. So
Kill
I'm
the
gonna,
spare.
for my action, I will cast Chill Touch. I create a
With
ghostly
necrotics?
skeletal hand in the space of the creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack. Oh, that sucks because we're engaged. Hey, so I roll that at disadvantage. Ranged
close.
spell attack. So that's probably not going to do anything. Well, that's definitely not going to do anything.
He chill touched himself.
Well, you can't touch this.
5 and 6 is 11.
11. No.
Cool.
As you're like, chilling.
But also,
But it doesn't seem to be that scary in the
What?
daylight.
what kind of damage does chill touch do?
Necrotic.
Yeah. Oh, you would have been like,
Immunity.
oh, that would have been awesome. See, I wouldn't know that because I don't know
As
what you
he
are.
does it, you smell like the smell
She'll
of blue
touch
cheese
you,
coming from his
say.
fingers, and you're just like, just like, why are you
Not
bringing
today,
that to
boo.
this
Ain't
party?
about that cheese life, people.
It's so
Why
much
are you bringing
fun.
that necrotic smell to this cheese party, to this beach party? No one wants necrotics at a beach party.
No, guys are in a cheese
Hmm.
party.
It's so chilling.
It's so fun being an evil minion.
Who did that? I'm gonna flip the
Kira.
table.
Finally.
You are in Torvin's hands, but it might be easy to slip out because he is frozen as he is.
Yeah, let me. I'm going to like pull away. Is that
As you like slide out.
Is that only one action? Can I do something?
That can be your move action because you'll just drop to your feet.
Okay, so drop and then I can do something.
It's
Yeah.
a large drop, hey? I'm 2.2
Yeah.
meters.
Make a acrobatic. Make a acrobatics. Just make with the acrobatics. I didn't know.
There's nothing I can roll to stop.
I got
You
five.
fall on your butt prone. Yeah, no, you can't do anything now.
Okay, but at least I'm alive, so I'm just like
You're just like, I'm
I'm
alive.
free.
I'm just happy to be alive, guys.
Okay. Okay, guys. Cool. That
Oh,
brings
gosh.
it to Stacy.
Okay, I am going to cast Chill Touch on
I'm gonna save that for another episode, HP.
Eduardo.
Cool.
I love how they're all attacking me and they're leaving me alone.
You're big and scary. I'm dangerous.
I am the sense of danger about me.
No, but we've also witnessed him healing people.
15.
That's true. I'm a class of 16, so no.
No. There's once again a weird blue cheese smell that no one, that neither
it.
you or Lauren appears bothered by.
Mm-hmm.
That brings it to Torvin.
That was like a nat 20.
Please make a
How close is the
please
mine?
make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Nat 20.
You know what? The birds aren't nearby. It's cool,
Okay.
but they're coming. So you need to wrap this up real quick.
Yeah, he's like, get them to the boat alive! And then he grabs the two closest people to him.
You are large. I'll allow you to grab two people. Roll a strength check. You need to beat the two people's armor classes. What?
Yeah.
How? In like 2 rolls, back to back.
It's a one. As you, because you're like, I'm gonna just grab everybody.
You grab for two.
You almost swing and then you like slap yourself with either arm. Please roll a d4. Why are you hitting yourself?
Yeah.
Why hit yourself?
Two.
Two, because you were like, the birds aren't nearby, and you're like, I'm not gonna get these people. I'm not gonna make it to the boat. Panic, and then slap. As you take 2 points of damage, one from each hand.
I am humiliated.
I am
can I
Eduardo
also-
Montoya. You've killed my pride. Prepare to get into my boat. Prepare to get into my boat. Real HP, you are the hero for this evening. I think you have won.
Yeah.
You get inspiration. Yes. Not you guys.
No,
I
I
was
know.
pointing to the camera.
But if you want to give your inspiration to one of us,
Like
do it.
me.
Okay. Lauren.
I am going to. I'm actually going to try and kill him because I'm kind of pissed off now.
You do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make with the, not the stabbing, with the cutting.
What's the cutting? Ooh, that was lucky. 11.
Oh, it doesn't hit.
That's why I'm saying it's lucky.
No.
No.
Lucky for me.
Yeah, lucky for him. Eduardo.
I see what this game has become. Fine. My life is on the line.
And I will stab him with my dagger.
I'll stab him with my dagger.
That is a 23.
He
wow.
does stick
That's
you.
a hit.
He does stick you.
He does. He got in there in the greaves.
Yeah.
In the greaves.
It's almost like that one link that was loosened some of the other links. and
Not my
loosened
fault.
it.
Not my fault. I'm not taking responsibility for it.
That
Look,
is.
that was the chat.
Why is nothing your
Nah.
fault?
Chat PC.
It's the chat's
That's your
fault.
new name, Chat PCs.
It's the chat's fault.
Yeah.
6 piercing damage.
6 piercing damage.
6 piercing damage. Yo, girls, that's
Oh,
rough.
I
we
let
call
out a
them
yell.
chappies.
It's in the back of my knee.
You took a dagger to the knee as a Lauren collapses.
That was horrible. Yeah. It was
Kira.
pain.
Yes,
You are lying on your back.
I'm going to get up,
You do so. That is your move action.
but I want like. How far away are people from me? Like,
You could touch Torvin.
Can I-
Eduardo, you could not touch.
can I do like a get up, but like a somersault backwards away from? Him?
You know what? You can move 5 feet away.
Thank you. I want some distance from these people.
All right, you move 5 feet away. You can do an action.
Oh.
Still.
Yes. Okay. Finally, I want to do. I'm going to do Earth Tremor because I just want to destabilize this.
Awesome.
It's irritating.
Okay.
So everyone has to do a dex saving throw above 13.
Lord Jesus.
Oh god.
Not 20.
9.
Torvin knows how this earth works now. He's understood the beach.
10.
21.
Oh.
Good
You
job.
know what, Kira?
You've like poked your body.
I just came back from the dead, guys. I'm a bit discombobulated.
Yeah.
Please,
What's the
please
damage?
make
I
it
feel like it's a
happen.
normal thing.
Damage with
As Eduardo and
What is the
Torvin are
damage?
fine.
What page is it?
It's on page 220.
Because if
in
I
your
go
handbooks,
unconscious
thank you.
again,
What is
I'm
this?
going to flip this table.
Earth Tremor.
Earth tremor.
Nearly there. Sorry. Not damage.
Check
On
in.
line 155 of EE. So.
Page 1.
You said 220.
Yeah, that was the wrong one. That was Burning Hands. I meant page 155 of EE.
Okay, I can't find Earth tremor on this one, so
I don't have the app.
155. It doesn't say that.
No, it's on.
it's not a charm saving throw.
It's not in the player's handbook.
Welcome, Oni King, but it's not a charm saving throw. It's a dex saving throw.
Yeah.
So, although women do have a lower DC, have a higher DC because it's lower DC to make because they have natural resistance to charm. Because women are like, I know where you
1d6
were.
bludgeoning.
I'm not
Yeah.
even going to be phased by that.
1d6
Yes, Carla, you
bludgeoning
say it.
dex saving.
One.
Oh,
Plus 5?
5.
I'm unconscious.
Guys, I think this episode should be called Stand Up, Sit Down, and Not Fight.
I agree.
Okay. So those two are unconscious. Can I at least then, or is that the end of my turn? I just want. Can I at
You've
least,
done enough.
What's she gonna say? Can I at least tell them? At least you best heal. What?
Let me just yell at them. Tell me what you know.
Tell me everything.
Stop
Stacy,
breaking
brains out.
the people.
Stacy, please make a death saving throw.
Oh,
If you don't tell me, I'll kill my friends
Jesus.
again.
You don't want them dead. So she's like, I will kill them.
Unnatural 20.
Okay,
Yep.
you have one save. Torvin, it is you. You do feel like if you could, Dark Wolf, you should feel responsible. You do feel like if you convince people to work together, they might listen to you.
Okay. He's getting so fed up with the constant everyone dying, well, breaking, as he would say. He's going to.
And you know
Okay.
what would be a good way to help people get along? If you told them everything you knew.
I'm keen for this. I'm keen for this.
Because then it would no longer be a secret. Then they would happily get in the boat.
Yeah.
But he has told them everything he knows.
Not every-
Well, I mean, you could tell her who Isaiah is.
Oh, Isaiah's my
And
boss's
at that-
boss.
The two of you collapse. Eduardo and Torvin collapse. Unconsciously. What? It is out of initiative. You are the only one awake, Stacy.
Anyone standing.
I mean, Kira, sorry.
Yeah.
Well,
so,
I do have one point, so I'm awake now.
Look, if do you have one?
Didn't you just say?
No.
No.
save.
You
That
have
was
one
death
save,
save.
so
Yeah.
you're on 0.
Okay.
Dang.
So.
You're still unconscious, girl.
I'm glad you like the twist, guys.
Ooh. So I. Okay. They look like they're critical, so I'm gonna give them both healing potion.
Cool.
And then rush to go check their bodies.
So the healing potion is 2d6. So roll 2d6, and they can have the same.
3, And 2.
So 5. You guys heal 5.
And like,
And then you hear the birds seem to go, my, and then they turn as they see like a bunch of dead people on a beach, and they're like, that's not a good place to be.
Nope.
as one half elf stands in front of them all, and a lot of earth has been flying up in the air.
Yeah.
They're like, that's not a safe flying zone.
I rush to the bodies and I say like, tell me who is Isaiah? I'm like kind of like frantically trying to shake their bodies.
As you shake them, please roll perception for me. Because during the fight, and chat, thank you for this, it helps, is those cutting actions have started to separate some of Eduardo's cloak and clothing, and you can see... 10. Yeah, you can see because the cloak has been slashed open a bit. There appears to be a very small clockwork key in the back of his back.
Well, okay, that's not creepy at all.
Wow.
And it appears to, when a clockwork key is coming to the last bit of its turn.
Yeah.
So it was turning, and then it's just as you look at it, it does its final turn and it stops.
For both of them.
Well, you're looking at one of
Okay,
them.
so I see that with Eduardo, so I realize this, whatever he was is done now. So I look
You
at,
guys are awake and can move. It's out of
I'm
initiative.
going
Yeah,
to
I
look
get
at,
up and I check as well.
I want to go look at Torvin.
Torvin. He did fall on his back, so you're gonna have to you probably need help to
What
roll
have
it
you
over.
found?
I yelled at come look at this. They were clockworks this whole time. What's going on?
Okay, so I'm going to help push Torvin
Torvin over?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stand still because I know exactly what's going on.
Who's Isaiah?
I don't know. That's before they were going to tell me, and they just collapsed.
And I'm going to turn and I'm going to look directly at Stacy and say, "Who is Isaiah?"
And Stacy's gonna look in the other direction and say, "Who is
Real
Isaiah?"
HP, you know me too well.
I'm also going to look at Stacy because obviously, why were you getting so aggravated? Why didn't you let them tell us? Now we don't know anything.
They like you, Torvin, as an aside.
I like you
Eduardo,
guys too.
I like you.
You know what? Stacy also likes you because you healed Stacy a few times after Stacy
More than a few times.
died, went unconscious.
Yeah, so I'm frustrated and not yelling, but I'm just frustrated at Stacy right now. I'm just frustrated every.
Are you guys going to are you trying to affect her in some way or just talking?
No, I at this point I want to convince her.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
Lauren?
So, because this has now become a situation where two women seem to be quite tense, I am just going to sort of excuse myself and inspect the clockwork corpses.
As you do, you realize that on them, they do have a pouch and things which might have stuff inside.
Okay, I'm going to take a look. I wouldn't normally, but I don't want to be involved in this
You're just
conversation.
like,
right
ooh, look
now.
at this
Torvin's
pouch.
got a fanny pack. Just saying.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. Please make a deception roll if you're going to try and lie.
I am gonna try and lie.
Okay, you need a natural 20 for it to be believable.
13.
You want to lie, and you start to do it.
Wait. Okay.
Doesn't
18.
you would need a natural, but
Yeah.
damn, girl.
I know.
So deceiving.
Liar,
the
pants on
eyeliner.
fire.
It's the eyeliner. guys.
It's the eyeliner.
That's
It's that thing that Indian people use.
Oh my god.
As you, let me deal very quickly with Lauren. I'll tell you what you find, but in,
Just so you know,
Eduardo's
Torvin's got a
pack.
bum bag.
he's got a bum bag, which is quite large. Luckily Eduardo didn't have a bum bag, because otherwise it would be wet.
Oh damn.
So in it, if you guys would like to put something in the bag, let me know. But in Eduardo's, you do find 3 healing potions.
Okay.
And you also find in Torvin's, you find another 3 healing potions. What looks like a whittling stick, so like he tries to make things out of wood. It doesn't look like anything, but it's been sharpened. But you can see that someone's tried to make a shape out of it. And I'll see if you find anything else.
Okay.
If chat wants to give you anything else, you know what? You can find 5 gold pieces as well on Eduardo. And,
Why are you keeping
and
so much
actually, you also find on Eduardo, you find another clockwork key, just loose.
Okay.
There is a note.
Oh.
May I please read the note?
Can you read?
Yes, of
No,
course.
I'm just asking.
I can actually read in
feel like
three
that's a very
languages
valid
question.
very fluently.
I feel like these are valid questions, guys.
Can you read?
You are rich, so yes, you can read.
Yes, I can
Rich people
read.
can read. It is known.
I thought he was I thought he was so highly educated he couldn't go to the beach.
Yeah.
The
It's
sun
because he
would
spent
have
all his
damaged
time
it.
reading.
It would have damaged my
Spent
skin.
all of his time
The
reading.
note says, okay. The note says, yeah, guys, now I need to think of what the note says without giving things away. Okay, Lauren, you read the notes and it says, both of them were tested. See which one is successful.
Okay.
And then, Kira, you look at Stacy and you can see she's going to lie to you, and you just give her that look of
Sorry.
nothing you say will be believable to me.
Just
As
tell me.
Stacy, you are going to tell her the blatant truth of who Isaiah is.
Okay, so Stacy is very irritated because I'm assuming you're going to keep like pushing and pushing and pushing.
Yeah, but she's not even talking. She's just looking at you like expectantly of, this is it now.
Just tell me.
I'm not going any further. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Kira, do you want to know the truth?
Obviously.
You're my sister. And Isaiah is my mother.
And that brings us to the end of this week's episode. A huge thank you to Tristan and Kirsten for joining us this evening. A big thank you to our chat PCs.
Chappies!
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 Because they come up with did you knows? Like, did you know there was a note? Did you know that the sand helps them? Guys, I like it. Chappies. You are now chappies.
You're
if
welcome.
you're not from South Africa, those are bubble gums that come with did you knows on the inside.
And the color blue and yellow were the best ones.
Did you see how
Nice.
Lauren just
Red
didn't
was the
react to that news because he was like, I'm not listening to this conversation. Lauren's like, oh, not at all.
Dun, dun, dun. Huge thank you to my players who make everything a fun time. Please remember, if you enjoyed this, please share it with your friends, foes, families, and familiars, and like us on all the socials and all the podcasts and do the Twitch things. And I hope you have a most amazing week filled with adventure. But we are doing some extra side streams, so keep an eye out on our socials for that. But otherwise, we will see you next week, Tuesday, at 7:15 GMT +2. And now you can have the most amazing week filled with adventure.
Bye.